So in Elon Musk's latest move, he implemented a rate limiting issue with Twitter so that users can only see a certain number of tweets per day. Now, why did he do this? Well, Elon Musk says that it's a web scraping problem and that all these AI companies and other big tech companies are just scraping all of this Twitter data and using it for their large language models. But people are skeptical, and for good reason. So a little bit more on this weird issue that you can only see a certain number of tweets per day. When it first started, there was 600 tweets per day that you could see as an unverified user and 6,000 that you could see as a verified user. Recently, it was changed so that you could see 10,000 tweets a day for verified and 1,000 tweets a day for unverified. Another additional change is that you also must be signed in to use the site. So these are all aimed at trying to take down these web scrapers or data scrapers, whatever you want to call them. And I'll get into more about what that is in a second, because I'm a data analyst and that's something that kind of we deal with APIs and things like that. And if you recall, or if you have ever heard anything about this, a while ago Twitter shut down their free API, so now you have to pay to use it, and that would be used to call Twitter and basically say, hey, I need some data, here's the parameters that I want, this account, blah blah blah, this time period. I'm not too familiar with Twitter's API, but in general that's how an API works. And so the people that were all calling Twitter and saying, hey, Twitter, I need this data. And that's companies that do stuff like deleting old tweets. That's companies that do stuff like getting a sentiment on a certain topic and saying, hey, most people feel good about this, or people feel bad about this. There's apps that do this, and a lot of those are just scraping Twitter data. Now, something else I've heard is that Twitter also shut down a few days ago, and that maybe Twitter had not paid their Google Cloud bill because apparently there was some kind of conversation between the CEO of Google and Elon Musk. So definitely the rate limit problem, or the rate limit exceeded problem, could be caused by this. In order to call the API, there is a certain incurred cost, and if they wanted to keep that cost down substantially, they would highly limit on the number of tweets that people could see. Now, either way, it seems a little odd. And even though web scraping is an issue on these other platforms, we've never seen them do something like this. So I think there's something else going on besides just wanting to stop web scraping. Now, this could be because now Twitter is private and they can do these kind of things. These other companies are public and they have to kind of keep the revenue up, because this is actually limiting their revenue because people just can't use the app as long. So what do you think? Let me know in the comments. Hopefully that explained it a little bit better.